So good morning students. Today here a new chapter we are going to start. After the second chapter, that is the biological classification, directly we will go for the fourth chapter, that it is the animal kingdom. So here it is chapter name Animal Kingdom. Okay, so till now we had studied that living organisms has been classified. In the last chapter, I had told you these animals has been classified into different classifications. Okay, altogether this kingdom animal or kingdom Animalia has been divided into certain phyla or phylums. Okay, so how many phylums are there in so that is around 12 phylums are there. See here, how many phylums means? There are 12 phylums. Okay, so all animals has been divided into 12 phylums. When you look around in the environment, you will observe different animals with different structures and forms. Okay, see here, if you see, you can find different animals with a different structure and forms. Structure and forms. One example I will tell you. One ant is there. This is one ant. One big elephant is there. Okay. This is ant. This is also animal. This is elephant. This is also animal. So here you can see what is the difference between these two animals. Okay, if you take one fish, fish is there, ant is there, then elephant is there. Okay, all of them have the different structure. Structure means their size, their shape, their morphology, their external characters, their color. They all have, it will be different in different animals. Okay, so here in this chapter, as over how many animals you will found in the environment means there are over million number of animals are there. How many million number of different species you can found in the environment? How many it is? That is around million number. So till now the need for classification becomes how many species are going to be invented each day, or how many species you can see, different animals you can see in the environment. It is very difficult to classify them. Okay, it will become very difficult to classify them. So this classification or for identify them. So this classification is very helpful, or it's providing a systematic position or pattern of newly described species or whatever the already existing species. Okay, so this classification is very necessary for identifying each and every animal species. So what is the basis of this classification? That we will see here. Basis of classification of animals. So here, what is the basis for this classification of animals? For classification, we require some basis. What is the basis mean? In spite of differences in structure and forms of different animals, there are fundamental features. What is that? There are some fundamental features common to various individuals in relation to the other animals. So here, there will be some common features. Common features means in some group of animal, you can see there are some characters which are similar in all that group. Okay. So one example, if you take mammals, these are the mammals. Okay. Mammals means here comes the monkey, man, then elephant, cow, horse, etc. etc. All what are they? They are the mammals. What is the common characteristic features about these mammals? That is presence of hairs on the body. Second character, presence of external ear. External ears. If we take and next presence of mammary gland. Okay, so these are what? These are the common features. What are these? These are some common features. By noticing these common features, they had classified under the class mammals. Like that only, here altogether this animal kingdom has been classified on the basis of what? First thing, that will be common features, common characters. So, common features to various individuals in relation. In what relation we are telling? Common features in what way we are telling? See here. Common features in relation to arrangement of arrangement of cells. This is one thing. Second thing, body symmetry. Body symmetry. Then third one, it is nature of coelom. Nature of coelom. Then pattern of digestive. Pattern of digestive. Then respiratory. Then circulatory. Okay, pattern of respiratory, pattern of circulatory, then mode of reproduction. Okay, so here, you listen here, there are common features in relation to what? Arrangement of cells. Here I will write. Arrangement of cells. So now listen here, in different types of animals, you can see the arrangement of cells will be similar in some group of animals. Okay, such as the arrangement of cells means there will be an arrangement of tissues also. On what basis? That see, cells are present in some of the animals. The cells are compactly packed. Okay, so whoever the cells are having compactly packed, that will be grouped into a particular classification. Okay, then next, if these cells, for example, if you take tissues, all these are the same tissues in one animal. Like that, tissues only you will find in the some other animal. This is animal 1 and this is animal 2. Like this. If both are having a same function and a same structure of tissues, then we can group them into a one classification. Okay, then comes the arrangement of organs. Organ system is there. That all things we will further. Then next, body symmetry is there. What do you mean by this body symmetry? In which plane the body is going to divide? On that basis also, here the animal kingdom has been classified. Okay, the next nature of coelom. Coelom means that it is the body cavity. In between the alimentary canal or in between the gut and in the body wall, for example, this is one animal. Okay, here this is the, what is this? This is the gut. Gut means that is the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal or the digestive system, what we call, and this is the body cavity. This is the body cavity. Okay, here this is the gut, lining of the gut, and this is the lining of body cavity. In between, whatever the space is there, here to this we can call it as the body cavity. Okay, in different animals, the body cavity will be different. In some of the animals, there will be no body cavity. For example, platyhelminthes is there. In some of the animal, it will be in different pattern. So that we can call nature of coelom. On that basis also, the animal kingdom has been classified. The next comes the pattern of digestive system. See here, digestive system. Okay, so here in some of the animals, the cells are going to perform the digestion. In some other animals, you see in lower organism, only cells are involved in digestion. In some other higher animals, there will be presence of what we call mouth, then pharynx, esophagus, intestine, stomach, large intestine, small intestine. All these structures will be present. Okay, in some of the lower organism, only cell or one canal or one tube will be there, which is performing the digestive system. Except that, on that basis also, on that particular digestive system also, the animal kingdom has been classified. The next comes here, that it is the respiratory system. Okay, see in some of the animals, they are going to respire through the lungs. In some of the animals, they are going to respire through the skin. Some of the animals, they are going to respire through some of the tubes or through some specialized cells. So that pattern is also different in different animals. On that basis also, the animal kingdom has been classified. The next comes the circulatory system. Okay, in some of the animals, there will be presence of a well-developed heart with vessels such as arteries, veins, capillaries and all. In some of the animals, directly blood is going to pump from the heart into the body cavity. Okay, so that is also very important for the basis for the classification of what? Of a animal kingdom. Then comes the mode of reproduction. Some of the animals will exhibit the sexual reproduction, some of the animals will reproduce by sexual method. So that is also different in different types of animals. Okay, so all these things are very important for what? For the classification. Once again, I will tell you, common features are in relation to the individual, whether on the basis of arrangement of cells or tissues, body symmetry, nature of coelom, pattern of digestive system, pattern of respiratory system, then pattern of circulatory system, then comes the mode of reproduction. If we go one by one like this only, you can see many characteristic features or many features which you will found in this animal kingdom. So, what are the main basis? Means these all are what main basis for this classification. Okay. So the next. So these features, whatever the features we are discussed here, all these features are used for what? For the basis for animal classification, and some of them have been discussed here. Further, we will discuss one by one all that features. Next, first basis, here it is, levels of organization. First one, levels of organization. So here, how the animals has been classified, some basic concept or some basic features we have discussed. Among that features, this is one of the important feature, that is the level of organization. How their body has been organized, how their body, whether it is their body has been organized only of cells, only of tissue, or only of organs, or only of organ systems. Okay, on that basis, the animal kingdom has been classified into different phylums. So let's see. First, it is the level of organization. You know that all animals are multicellular animals. What they are? All the animals which comes under the kingdom Animalia, all of them are multicellular. Means their body is made up of many cells. Okay, their body is made up of what? It is made up of the many cells. All of them does not exhibit the same pattern of organization. Okay, so here first of all, cells. Cell, which is the basic structural and functional unit of life. Okay, the next the group of cells. Group of cells we can call it as the tissues. Okay, tissues means group of cells which perform the same structure and same function. To them we can call it as the tissues. Okay, the next here, a group of tissues, it is known as the organs. Okay, so cells, which is the basic structural and fundamental unit of life. If some cells are grouped together, they have the same shape and same structure, and they are performing the same function. Okay, and they are performing the same function. So then we can call it as the tissues. That means a group of cells are known as the tissues. The next level here means that comes the organ. What it is? That it is the organ. So here organ means if some group of tissues are performing the same function and they are exhibiting the same structure, then we can call it as the organ, such as the liver, kidney, heart is there. Okay. So one example I will tell you: heart, which is made up of cardiac tissues. Tissues, they are the group of cells. What is the tissues? Cardiac tissues are grouped together and they are performing the same function. Then we can call it as the organs. Okay, the next organ, except if some organs or group of organs are performing the different functions to maintain a body or to maintain a living organism, then we can call it as the organ system. See here, next that is the organ system. Organ system means such as liver, kidney, heart, stomach, lungs. Then all together, all the organs are present in one organism, and they are going to perform the various functions to maintain a life. Okay, so that we can call it as the organ system. Altogether, this organ system we can say that the organisms. Organism. What we can call? We can call it as the organism. Okay. Group of cell, then group of cell tissues, group of tissues organ, group of organs, organ system. That organ system will make a particular organism. Okay. So here in the level of organization, for example, first I will tell you, first level is there in the level of organization. The first level is there cellular level of organization. Cellular level of organization. See here, what happens? Cells are arranged as in loose cell aggregates. Here, in some of the animals, cells are arranged to loose cell aggregates. Okay, which is that some of the animals means example, that is sponges. This is the example for cellular level of organization. Now I will explain what you mean by cellular level of organization. So see here in the body of sponges, the cells are arranged loosely like this. If they are packed together, okay, if they are packed together, they will form a group. If they are forming a group, when they will form a group means when the structure is same, when the function is same. Okay, so here the cells are, this is the sponge's body, and the cells are arranged in a scattered form or loose aggregation, due to which there will be no formation of tissues. Only the body is made up of cells. Such a type of organization, we can call it as the cellular level of organization. Here, where the cells are arranged to loose cell aggregates. Such type of organization, what we can call that the sponges exhibits the cellular level of organization. Okay, sponges, this is one of the lower organism, lower animal. Okay, so their body is not well developed into the tissues, organs, organ system. Only their body, it is made up of what? Cells. So we can say that the sponges exhibit the cellular level of organization. Okay, the next word, second one, see these cells only will divide their labor of activities. They will only function the different activities among their body. Next level is there in the levels of organization. Second level is there, that will be the tissue level of organization. So let's see that one. Next, tissue level of organization. D1. Tissue level of organization. Okay, in the tissue level of organization, some animal names they have given, phylum name is given, that is in some animals such as cylinders. Cylindrid is the name of phylum. Okay, here some animals have been classified into the cylindrid phylum. So here the arrangement of cell is more complex. First of all, the first point, arrangement of cells are more complex. How you had studied in cellular level of organization, the cells are just loosely arranged, but here it is somewhat more complex. Okay, how means here the cells performing the same functions, more complex they are arranged, then the cells are performing the same function. What they are doing? They are performing the same function. Okay, so and if they are performing the same function, then we can say they are arranged as the tissues. What they are function and are arranged into are arranged into tissues. Okay, they are arranged into what? Into the tissues. And such a type of organization, we can call it as the tissue level of organization. See here, one example I will tell you about coelenterates. That coelenterate is the cnidaria. Cnidaria example is the Aurelia. Okay, here coelenterates, in coelenterates, the cells. For example, these are the some cells. Okay, these are the cells, some cells which are arranged some more complex form. In which form? In some more complex form. So that cells are performing the same function. All these cells, these are what? These all are what? Cells. And this group of cells, first of all, their arrangement is complex. Then this group of cells is performing the same function. Okay, they are performing here. The cells are grouped in a very complex form. Grouped means altogether they are compactly packed. Then they are performing the same function, and we can call this as the tissues. What we can call it? We can call it as the tissues. Okay, so if like that animals with their body are made up of tissues and their cells are performing the same function, that they have the same structure and they are grouped together, we can call it as the tissue. They will exhibit which level of organization? That is the tissue level of organization. Okay, the next comes the third level of organization, that is the organ level of organization. Next, it is organ level of organization. It is somewhat a higher level of organization as compared to the cell and tissues. Organ level of organization is somewhat higher level of organization. See here, C1, organ level of organization. Okay, here in the organ level of organization, it is one of the higher level of organization. And which animals will exhibit this level of organization? Means, example, is platyhelminths. What it is? It is platyhelminths, flatworms. It is also known as the flatworms. They will exhibit organ level of organization. Here, where tissues are grouped, tissues are grouped together to form organ. Okay, here as I told, tissue level of organization that is performed by the coelotrates. Organ level of organization somewhat a higher level where the tissues are grouped together and they are performing the similar function. What is that? That is the tissue. Such if some animals are exhibiting such type of level of organization, then it is known as the organ level of organization. What is the example? That is the platyhelminthes. That it is the flatworms. The next level, which is the last level, organ system level of organization. So you see. Next step. Fourth level of organization, organ system level of organization. Okay, here in the organ system level of organization, many organs are grouped together and performing the different physiological functions. Here, for example, many organs, many organs have associated with different systems, and these organs are performing the various physiological functions such as liver is there, they will perform the different function. Kidney is there, kidney will perform the different function, that is for excretion, liver for secretion of bile juice. Then heart is there, performing the circulation. So all these system they have, see here, liver comes under the digestive system, kidney comes under the excretory system, heart comes under the circulatory system. All these systems which are associated with what? Organs. Digestive system, that is liver, excretory system, that is kidney, heart, that is circulatory system. All these systems are associated with organs if such type of organisms or such type of animals exhibiting such type of systems and performing their various physiological specific functions, then we can say they will exhibit the organ system level of organization. And what are the animals or what are the phylums here? That is annelids. Example, these are the names of phylums which have to further we have to discuss. Annelids are there, arthropods, echinoderms, chordates, then mollusks. So all these are what? Names of the phylums which will exhibit the organ system level of organization. Okay, so this is what about the levels of organization. So like that, here in different animals there will be different pattern of circulatory system, different pattern of digestive system, different pattern of reproduction system. That all we will discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.